Good morning, I'm Kevin Parsons, Vice President for Instruction here at Richmond Community College, and I'm here to talk about the Faculty of the Year Award. It is done with nominations from faculty, staff, and students. So students, you have a big say in this also. And once we have nominations, the faculty then will vote, and the leading vote getter will be the recipient. Okay? It is my pleasure to introduce last year's recipient, who will go over the nominees with you and name the recipient, Dr. Angie Adams.
Good morning. I'm a little bit hoarse. Pushed mowing my grass this weekend, kind of did me in. Our first recipient, our first nominee, I should say, this morning is Kim Parsons. Would you please stand? About Ms. Parsons, the first being that she goes above and beyond to help her students. She cares like absolutely no other. She's always just a phone call away, and yes, she did give me her number. She helped me so much over the past 2 years. I have enjoyed her teaching methods. She knows all about everything she's teaching. She just doesn't want me to memorize things for a test. She actually wants me to learn things. She's very deserving of this award and many more awards, actually, if I could give them to her. Another student said she is passionate about teaching. She's passionate about learning. She cares about everything, but I think the most important thing to her is RCC. The latter part of this said that she enjoys RCC's rules. She makes sure she adheres to all of them. She administers tests that are not very tricky. They're exactly what she's gone over in class or online. The key to it is you've got to study. She's very friendly. She's easy to work with. I love her. She's caring, giving, and all around just a great person. Kim Parsons. The next nominee is Lee Ballinger. Successful development of students as a whole. He provides a successful classroom environment which motivates us to learn. He wants us to learn. Furthermore, he is one of the most caring, passionate teachers I think I've ever had. He makes me want to learn how to speak Spanish. He said to begin with, I wasn't even sure if Spanish was for me, but now I know a few Spanish words too. A few. Mr. Ballinger is an impeccable instructor and advisor. He has genuine concerns for students. He wants to see not just one student's needs met, but he wants to see all students' needs met, which is one of his best abilities, I think. He is able to help others. He relates to me. He understands me. He's not just a stick in the mud. He's one of the best teachers I've ever had. It's great knowing Mr. Ballinger. He is quick to answer emails, and when I call his office, he picks up the phone. He makes me want to study. He makes me want to be a better person. He's a genuine instructor. He goes beyond the call of duty. He helps everyone, and he makes learning enjoyable. That's Lee Ballinger's time. The last nominee is Tommy Adamian. The comments here notice some of the same ones that were above. He takes pride in what he does. He teaches. He goes above and beyond the call of duty. He knows all about what he's teaching. He also knows the multiple times in which I don't understand things, and he helps me. He helps me without telling me that I'm wrong. He does it in a caring way. Not only am I an honor to nominate him, I also enjoy just having to see and hear all the things he has to say each day because of his supportive manner in which he does this. I know that he's had some trials and some tribulations and some struggles, but who hasn't? But one of the things that I can attest to with him is that he has met the needs of his students, RCC faculty, staff, and everyone that's around him as a courageous, inspiring person to all of us. The last part of this, or the last two, read that he has been a dedicated person for many years. I've had the amazing experience of knowing him throughout all these years. Even though he's had some difficult struggles, he came always with a smile. He helps me. He helps me when the days I don't even know nothing. He's concerned about his class. He's concerned about his fellow man. He's concerned about RCC. He makes all of these things come first. He's a teacher that I want to be like. He's very smart, and this person underlines smart. He really helps us. He cares about us. He's truly very smart. When I need extra help, he's often there to help me, and he does this in a caring manner. And that is Tommy Owens. With all due respect, I would like to say that the 2015-16 Faculty of the Year recipient is, I don't know.
Sorry, I told her. Mr. Lee Ballinger.
Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer for Richmond Community College. I have the privilege this morning of introducing the finalists for the Staff of the Year Award. First, I want to describe the process that we go through, which is a little bit different for the Staff of the Year. We email a form to all of our faculty and staff asking for nominations. Once the nominations are received, they are required to give a brief description of why that employee should be given this year's recipient, or I guess this year's award. And that is some of the comments that I pulled today. Nominees are then placed on a ballot, and all of our employees were given the opportunity to vote during our Employee Appreciation Day in September for their top 3 choices. Votes were then tallied, and we've, from that point, come up with the finalists. At this time, I'm going to introduce the finalists for 2015-16. First finalist is Diane Dawkins, Administrative Assistant to the Vice President of Curriculum, and she is also the co-op coordinator. Ms. Dawkins, will please stand. Comments from Ms. Dawkins' peers, which would be faculty and staff for Richmond Community College, is she's one of the kindest people on campus, maintains stability in the curriculum office during 2 critical transition periods when selection of new vice presidents. When asked a question, she always goes the extra mile to ensure that all needs are met. Ms. Dawkins is the recipient, or is this year's finalist for the Staff of the Year. The next recipient, or finalist, is Birgit Godfrey. Birgit Godfrey is a PC technician. She works for our IT department. She's one of those behind-the-scenes employees that makes the college run more efficiently. She will stop what she's doing to help with anything that is needed at the moment, maintained a friendly and positive attitude, and accommodated varied schedules to ensure each instructor was knowledgeable about new software. Ms. Godfrey is a finalist for 2015-16 Staff of the Year. Finally, the final finalist is Tim Smoot, print technician running our print shop. Tim, comments from Mr. Smoot were, he works hard to get jobs out in a timely manner. He always has a smile on his face and has a nice word to say to everyone. He is willing to do whatever is necessary to get the job done. Mr. Smoot is our 3rd finalist for the Staff of the Year. One thing I'd like to say, that the best comment that was made about this year's actual recipient is that they exemplify the characteristics of Richmond CC employee that we all should strive to be and is a very deserving candidate for the Staff of the Year. My hope is that all Richmond CC employees strive to exhibit many of these same characteristics that our finalists have shown. This time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Ronnie Calder, Assistant Director of Facility Services, and he is the recipient of the 2014-15 Staff of the Year Award. He will be announcing this year's recipient, and also Mr. David Wood, President of the Foundation, will be joining us.
All right, here we go. The 2015-16 Staff of the Year recipient is Miss Diane Dawkins.